Welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors. My name is Chris. It's a beautiful Thursday morning in Westlake Village, California, and I am definitely getting those fall feelings, those fall vibes. Holidays are coming, and hey, Bitcoin might bring you something for Christmas. So anyway, we're going to take a quick dive into Bitcoin's price action. And yes, Bitcoin is coming in strong, making new all-time highs. And congratulations to everybody who's made it through this market. So first things first, let's take a look at some of the underlying market dynamics. And Bitcoin dominance here smashing higher and higher and higher. And I'm massively bullish on Bitcoin dominance. This is based off some of the higher term time frames like the weekly and the monthly closure, which we had last month. So, and bouncing off a macro kind of region. This was our last macro region. So I'm massively bullish, especially as Bitcoin dominance gets above 48.5%. And all that means is that, alts are going to lose against their Bitcoin pairing, not their US dollar pairing necessarily. As a matter of fact, some alts coming in with some pretty nice gains over the past day alongside Bitcoin. And today, our top five, we got OKB coin, Huobi token at 15%, Engine coin at 14%, Nexo at 13%, Terra Luna at 10%. So not too bad. And let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index, which is stuck at 84 right now. So people are getting greedy, but not as greedy as they were in February this year when it got into the 90s. So another thing showing that, we probably have some more legs on this market. Open interest currently at $15 billion, making new all-time highs. And funding rates are still quite low. That's the cost people pay to hold their long positions in the futures market. And with the futures ETF just coming out, that's kind of a good thing. But February, March, and April funding rates this year were above 0.1%. To give you a little perspective, what that means on $1 million position on futures contracts on a derivative exchange, you'd be paying $5,000 to $8,000 a day to hold that position. So right now the cost is 0.3%. So you're paying 1/3 of the cost to hold your longs. And this is a point for the bulls, in my opinion. Global liquidations are currently down. We haven't seen the big move there yet. So massive volatility is incoming. Get ready, be prepared. Just know the macro bullish, we're macro bullish at this point. So what's the biggest thing that just happened here from a charter's perspective in cryptocurrency land? And this was it here. On the 5-day CME chart, Bitcoin just closed the third 5-day candle above the topside Bollinger Band. And, this is very bullish, and I would expect new all-time highs over the next week, 5 to 10 days. However, if we put in a Darth Maul candle here, which it looks like we are, and come back down to around 60,000, that's kind of like a backfill, and I'd be very, very, very interested in that area. I'd see it as an opportunity. Again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But for the next 5 to 10 days, the general disposition I'll be having is that I'll be looking for overall continuation. So any sort of downside move to those numbers around 60,000 is still good for long-term traders. It's only now where we close back below, I think I have it marked off here, below, 60,000, below 59,000 on a 5-day, below 60,000 on a 5-day. That's where I'd start to think this is a fake up. Volume, we did have on the 5-day here, the closure, nice volume on the CME chart here. So volume closing on new all-time highs above the topside Bollinger Band, all alongside volatility, which is just starting to expand. And that is a very good signal as well. So it's expanding, and the moving average right here is about to get a positive slope. And that is when things really start to get going. So, all the higher term time frames are massively bullish, and I'll remain that way and not even look for a medium or short-term correction until this happens, which it looks like it's happening right now before our very eyes. And what I was looking at here on the 4-hour, any kind of a closure below 63,500. And I am going to be looking for a move down to about 60,000, at least to the green, 61,200 at the green 55. But yeah, I would be bullish for more upside as long as we don't violate that 63,500 on a 4-hour, which we just did. So, I'd be looking for a little short-term pullback around, 59, 60,000. As long as that doesn't get violated, I'm going to be looking for the macro rally to continue. So again, what are some of the higher term time frame targets? If we put this on a daily and just look at the breakout from this last consolidation here. Let's see if it's going to work out on the daily here. So as you can see, we smashed through the, I can't even see it, the 1618, and it looks like we're heading up to the 2618. This would be our next target around $72,000. And if that breaks, next target above there is going to be around 84,000. So let's keep a close eye on this. We'll be giving you some updates. Hope you have a blessed, wonderful, healthy, prosperous week. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to download the free app on Android or Apple. You can click on the link in the description below. Thanks and have a blessed day.